name is Jennifer Burton, and I serve in ministry with you as your conference treasurer and benefits officer. Today I bring you this budget message. If you want to follow along, the budget presentation, as well as the report from the Council on Finance and Administration, is included in your program and reports book, which has been posted online on our conference website in the Annual Conference 2015 section. This year, I am happy to report to you that there are no remarkable line items with significant changes in our budget. There's nothing new, there's nothing huge that changes one way or another. The total proposed conference budget for this year is $16,415,998 for that 2016 year. That is compared to $16,456,731 in 2015. If you note those two numbers, that's a decrease this year of $40,733 or 0.26%. Now, without anything remarkable, there are still some main trends in our budget that I want to just talk about a little bit. Number one, there's still the continued emphasis of our mission and our vision for the conference, and that is to make disciples of Jesus Christ for the transformation of the world through the creation and growth of our vital congregations. Beyond that, there's the increases in costs for maintenance, insurance, and other items that are in our conference support, mainly due to an aging building, our systems, and some inflationary increases as well. This year, for 2016, we also have the effect of general and jurisdictional conferences. We will have costs for our reserve delegates to be able to go and participate in those conferences in Portland as well as Lake Junaluska. We have the effect on our medical leave benefit supplement of the decreased cost of pension and health benefits in this year. For our young adult ministries, we have an emphasis on those in the innovative work of the campus ministries of Western North Carolina, and offsetting that, decreases in our camping ministry line items to further the self-sustaining nature of the camps, which was approved by Annual Conference in 2012. Please note that once this conference budget for 2016 has been approved by the Annual Conference, this budget will be the foundation of the apportionments which will be asked of each of your churches in 2016, following the same formula we've used for the past 2 years. With no remarkable change, I would like to focus on a few things about our budget and what is included in it. First, with a collection percentage of 84.84% in 2014, we continue to live within our means of what we have collected through the use of controls in spending from what is available in our budget. But we give priority to personnel costs and to ministry items. Therefore, when you look at that budget presentation, you will see an actual column for 2014 and a budget column for 2014, and you'll note that the variances in those two relate to these spending controls because of the collection percentage. Second, this year, as in each year, our budget remains focused on accomplishing the vision of the conference, namely of developing vital churches. But we don't want to just maintain where we are. We want to grow in order to fulfill the mission to which we are called as disciples of Christ. The Council on Finance and Administration each year urges every local church to live into our connectional nature by providing 100% of the apportioned amounts. This allows your conference and district staff to align our resources of people, ministry, and funds to your needs at the local church or missional network. But you may ask, what does the conference do with $16.4 million? I'm glad you asked that question. Let me highlight a few of the things we're doing in our budget. First, leadership development funding under the direction of our ministerial services team provides clergy and ministry professional workshops which offer leadership capacity building experiences with follow-up scholarships for each of those participants to further resource development plans after them. Additionally, they offer provider grants to encourage other avenues for leadership development in our conference. The Church Vitality Team funding provides salary grants for churches with revitalization initiatives, new church starts, and mission congregations. For those churches who are seeking greater vitality and engagement with their respective communities, coaching and consulting are provided in one-on-one sessions with our church vitality strategist or other providers selected by the team as the right fit for the church. The Campus Ministries funding under the direction of our discipleship ministry team provides operational grants to further the engagement of our campus ministries with young adults in colleges in Western North Carolina who have no affiliation to the United Methodist Church. New and innovative ministries are being utilized in these settings to reach these young adults each and every day. As shared, these grants are provided from many of our ministry teams to our local churches or their missional networks to support your commitment to ministry in your local communities. These grants are provided within our connection of the Western North Carolina Conference to support vital efforts to reach others for Jesus Christ. But it's not all about the grants, the coaching, the consulting, or the leadership workshops, just to name a few. It's also about the people who are your conference and district staff. Each and every day we serve as resources to you, the people of the local church and the missional network who are engaging people in your local communities. It doesn't matter whether you're laity or clergy, you're in a big church or a small church, urban or rural. What does matter is that we are all reaching for that one mission, to make disciples of Jesus Christ for the transformation of the world, also known as our local communities. In each of our teams and in each of our offices, persons are available to you each day to answer your questions, to provide consultations to you, no matter how big or how small. Some people may think that this is overhead or administration, but we are your providers. We help to align resources to your needs, whether that is us as people or experts to whom you can connect, that we can bring in. From our district superintendents to our administrative assistants, each of us is committed to you as the local church to encourage and motivate you in striving for vitality. So what does your conference budget provide? Our conference budget provides connections. Connections to the international United Methodist world through our general and jurisdictional apportionments. Connections between conference and district staff to the clergy and laity of the local church and missional networks. Connections for our local churches who are striving for greater vitality to be provided resources to further their efforts to be disciples of Christ in their local communities. With our budget, we can provide the alignment of these resources, whether it is in the form of persons for consultation, grants for innovative and inspiring ministries, or other items. The budget continues our ministry emphasis, namely ministries with young adults, leadership development, and church vitality, encouraging each of our members to, as a disciple, live like Jesus, reaching the communities of the world. Again, monetarily, the budget presented for the year ending December 31st, 2016 totals $16,415,998, a decrease of $40,733 or 0.26 from 2015. But just consider what all could be accomplished with those dollars if collected at 100%. Thank you for your time and attention to this budget message. Your comments and questions are always welcome by our offices here at the conference or in the districts. May God bless you and your churches until we see you at the lake.